Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gon' talk.
Listen, nobody go harder than Birdman. Listen, now you always say I go hard though. Nobody. I promise you, nobody go harder than Birdman. You're the best. You know I love you, bro. Everything good? How the family? Everything good? The getting big. You see that, right? Yo, they grow fast. You know it. This son, he's a boss already. He's been a boss, but you know what I mean? That's about that. And I told Birdman, Birdman was putting my albums out, clearing my Lil Wayne records. He's doing a bunch for me. One day, he told me, yo, Khaled, go buy a Phantom. Listen, not only did I didn't have Phantom money. Of course I want a Phantom. You know what I did the next day? And bought a Phantom. Listen, once we bought that Phantom, once I bought the Phantom.
Wow, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Man, just looking at my boy Birdman and my boy DJ Khaled, man, they linked back up on some grown man stuff last night. Within the last few days, and basically performed together, man. It was a big outing, man. This NBA Youngboy tour got a lot of people linking up. Birdman been riding, looking out, hanging out with NBA Youngboy, and they've been performing, man. Been crazy. He's really a mentor and a guy with NBA Youngboy. Them boys, hey, they come through like they come through. But make sure you like, subscribe, and download this channel. OG, you there?
Right here.
OG, so basically DJ Khaled and Birdman hadn't talked in a while, in the public eye. We don't know what was going on behind the scene. But this thing here, man, goes back 7 years, man. How dope is it to put your differences to the side if you guys had a difference, which I never even heard it publicly said he had any difference with them. They just basically parted ways. But Rick Ross got involved and basically went on a public run and did songs pretty much dissing Birdman, and you didn't treat DJ Khaled right. Not that he didn't treat him right, because they did multiple projects together as well. I believe Birdman, for me, I seen that run he did with everybody, and he was on everybody's album. He was pretty much putting a lot of money up and building hip hop. But at any rate, what do you think about two men putting their differences to the side and saying, you know what, man, how's your family, how's your kids, and basically moving forward?
Well, it seems that DJ Khaled never had a problem with it at all. And whatever problem like he said, he was just grateful for the opportunity. And opportunity goes farther than money. But I look at it like this, bro. Here we go again, black and white. It's the same thing with Eminem dealing with Dr. Dre, and the thing going on with 50 and Eminem, Dr. Dre, Game. We always get into other people. Now, it's nothing that Ricky Rose should have said about it at all. It wasn't his business. But then here, Khaled goes on and becomes a hell of a producer, and everybody, they don't even talk like that. So he just goes on with his success, and he gets back with Birdman when he's ready.
Yeah. I've never seen them publicly where either one of them aired each other out. It was always a thing, man, for me, being that I was watching the movement Cash Money, because I'm so closely knitted with, the music. Watching DJ Khaled perform with them, Lil Wayne was going crazy at the time. Lil Wayne was on everybody's feature, man, no matter where you looked. And basically, this was a time in an era where DJ Khaled, Birdman, Rick Ross, all of them was pretty much doing projects together. And when it came, when the Rick Ross thing came out and he was defending so-called Lil Wayne or so-called DJ Khaled and going back and forth at Birdman, but Birdman really, they don't even pay attention to beef. They never responded. But at the end of the day, that's the way Birdman is. He's not going to entertain it, because they done sold billions of records and, got oil companies and everything else. So they moving with their business, but it's like a competition thing when it come to men, bro. Like a lot of times, can be your worst amigo, you know, when it comes down to people seeing or hearing anything that they got going. People are seeing or hearing anything that, you know, they feel like, you know, they can make some more leverage, get more attention in. This is what they gonna do, you know. And I just feel like, you know, Rick Ross, yeah, I agree with you, OG. I don't think he had a dog in that fight, as you always say. I don't think he really had no place to even be getting into what they had going on. And I think it made us look real crazy too. And you know me, I know already the ties in the background. You know, Rick Ross was really more loyal to Diddy. You know, Rick Ross was really more loyal to um to the Jay-Z, to those branches. Diddy was his manager at the time, to be honest with you. And so with Diddy being his manager, I'm looking at all of these ways that he being pulled and pushed. You know what I mean? His link with Jay and them, he more dedicated to them. So to look at Birdman and Universal, that deal him and Slim got with Universal, for me, it was a thing where they basically, you know, they own bosses. They were set apart. So I think it was a lot of ego mixed up in all that, man. And me being a Southerner, I'm looking at all of it and I'm just enjoying the music and the movement. You know what I'm saying? Because I listen to that music a lot. So, and when I heard DJ Khaled going off with them, or even Rick Ross for that matter, the music was dope and the movement was dope. But when it came down to getting into it, these boys, you know, that was bound to happen. You said it earlier. When you look at Game, Eminem, when you look at 50 Cent, all that stuff that was going on with them, when you get these big groups of men together, man, and they basically are blowing up and people everywhere is getting, you know, seeing the movement, the fans is going crazy, man. Any good team gonna have their problems, bro.
Right.
Any good team gonna have their problem. It's just, where do you land in a situation like that? So when you look at Rick Ross now, that they done talked and pretty much DJ Khaled and them is, you know, publicly, you know, linking up. Where do you think Rick Ross stand now? You know, because I don't know.
He gonna do what the police always do, act like it never happened.
he gonna move forward too. He got no other choice, do he?
Not a choice at all. You did all that, but that's like I say, the whole thing. You are adopting people. Well, that's my little homeboy. Well, he didn't grow up with you. He ain't from the South. He from Saudi Arabia.
That's real.
You gonna take a man that grew up in the same environment you in, but just because his skin complexion is a little lighter, you're gonna take up a fight he's not even willing to fight about.
Yeah, he never complained, not one time. But you all of a sudden, I'm your big brother. You all over here really on the Wendy Williams show and just in doing his thing, just clowning the whole situation and benefiting off of it, making money off of it, making it out of a ludicrous look. I wanted to give, you think he gave DJ Khaled some of the money that he was, when he was doing the diss tracks?
No.
Yeah. I just think about some of the stuff that be going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate to see any of them get into it, but if you go talk about this man in a way to where it benefits your pockets, because it definitely gonna make you get different looks. So you go on these mega runs, you go on the Wendy Williams show, you go anywhere, you start to address these issues. Of course, it gives you a certain, you know, bravado, or look who I am, and I'm speaking on this, and I'm talking down, and you putting the spotlight on yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just crazy, man. But anyway, I seen that, man. I'm just happy that Birdman, they link back up. I'm happy that everybody rocking, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm happy to see NBA YoungBoy running around here getting these bags of money. Everybody, just to coach yourself moving forward, man. And guys, this is the way this thing's supposed to happen.
Let me say one thing, and I'm gonna make a prediction.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a prediction.
Okay.
Cash Money and No Limit will be in Las Vegas.
That's right. That's right.
Just like the Super Bowl, Cash Money and No Limit will be in the Super Bowl. DJ Khaled may be at the Super Bowl, but I bet Rick Ross won't.
No, I don't think so either, man. This is a whole different energy up there, man. But it's a huge event. It's gonna bring a lot of people out you wouldn't suspect.
From the South. So
yeah, from the South. He from the South.
Florida from the South. Why ain't you there?
Yeah, I don't think he'll be there either. I'm not for sure. He might show up, OG. I don't know about that.
I said what I say. I make a prediction. The police won't be there.
Man, let me get off here, man. Hey, man, make sure you guys like, subscribe to the channel, man. And if you're still watching, man, Stephen A. Man Smith, me and OG went down through there. Man, you got to check this one out right here. I ain't going to say nothing. I'm going to let you check it out. Boss Talk 101 reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.